But Amber, I'm, and this will be for both of you ultimately. Now, I see the heart of this work is that question of, do I love myself? And even, do I know how to love myself? Do I even know what that means? And then how do I sustain that? And then use that as my baseline for all the ways that I think about myself and live my life. So I'm curious for you both, Amber, at the inside and the outside. I'm curious for you, where were you on that scale of, do I love myself prior to going through this work with the medicines? And then also, what was your experience and perception of Kirby shifting more into out of the anger and reactive, and even the sense of disbelief? There's how am I supposed to love myself when I'm an asshole? This statement that you made, Kirby. How did you see that changing? And also, not just see it, but how did that feel to you?
hmm Yeah, I think that was a hard topic for me to even wrap my head around as well. I don't think I necessarily hated myself, so to speak, before, but I really don't think I knew myself. I was definitely much more anxious than I ever thought I was. I thought it was really
Mm,
normal. Like, oh, I'm perfectly normal. This is kind of how you go throughout life. And then just through some of my own work, it was a big awareness factor of like, holy smokes, there's so much that I'm doing and saying and trying to be out of anxiety and fear and wanting to like belong somewhere and meet these shoulds, these standards, be
mm,
perfect at these roles. So, I also had to do my own work of landing in a place of really understanding more about who I am and who I'm not and what I can be, and loving that whole idea as a system as well. And so, seeing Kirby do that shift, I think it was probably most noticeable in the way that it rippled out,
mm.
because when he really loved and accepted who he was and who he is and where he came from, that also meant that I got a lot of love and acceptance, like
Yeah.
true love, compassion, acceptance, very open to hearing more about my story and the things that I was discovering about myself. And also seeing how he was interacting with our daughter was just completely different. The fear level really subsided. Much more openness and curiosity and playfulness was happening. So, as he was peeling away his own layers, he was really able to hold more space for my layers and for her layers as well.
Mm.